Welcome back, my friends. Today I am exhausted. Going through this process of really trying to stay true to the goal that I set for myself in this year, I just had to take a minute and stop and appreciate the amount of self-talk that I have to endure every day. And I tell you, it is exhausting. It really is exhausting. I believe, I think for a lot of us, I guess we've been through this when we set up goals and then we think, I'm going to do this, I'm going to lose 100 pounds, I'm going to lose 50 pounds by the end of the year. And you're thinking, oh, I have 365 days. And it's like immediately as you have this thought, you have this timeline, it feels like you already set a mountain before you. It's like you're trying to eat the mountain, like, instead of just having a bite at a time. So I keep reminding myself, it's just one day at a time. It's just one day at a time. And to tell you the truth, the amount of self-talk that I have going on in my head on a daily basis in order to stay focused, in order to do what I need to do to be able to achieve my goal is really amazing. And that's what I want to talk about today. I want to talk about your biggest enemy, your biggest detractors are not the people out there, are not the external factor out there. Your biggest detractor is yourself. Like the book they say, the mountain is you. Really, the biggest detractor to you achieving your goal is yourself. And especially the negative self-talk that goes through your mind on a daily basis. Nobody else has to come in and just mess up with your goal. It's kind of I sabotage myself, or you sabotage yourself, because you have to know that self. You have to know your limitations. You have to know your beliefs. Except you're willing to give up on your dream, except you're willing to quit on yourself, you have to find ways to overcome this opposition. And the opposition is really, like I said, the man or the woman in the mirror is really yourself. So in my case, I found myself, like Michael Singer calls it in the book, trying to convince my roommate that this time we'll stick it to our goals. This time we're going to achieve it, what we set to do. So it's going to take a lot of self-growth, personal growth, a lot of intrinsic motivation. I have to find ways to get past those self-imposed limitations, those doubts, those negative thoughts, and I have to keep talking to myself. I have to go through a lot of positive self-talk daily to be able to pass those barriers that I put on my path by myself. And this comes also from the habits that we've built over the years, and it's how to get out, of those habits or behaviors that have just been keeping us in a status quo mode for years. And then the human being likes to resist change. Change is not always fun. It takes a lot to really engage, but just like the law of inertia says. But once you get in motion, the law of inertia that says a body in motion stays in motion, and a body at rest stays at rest. So it's like you've been at rest for so long. Now to get back in motion, it will take a lot of energy, and that energy is emotional, is mental, beyond the physical energy. There's a lot of mental energy, a lot of emotional energy, all this self-talk, all this convincing yourself, talking to yourself, admonishing yourself, and just creating another vision for yourself in your mind and reframing your mindset. Actually, it takes a lot of growth and personal growth and personal discovery. It takes a lot of it will take your personal discovery, understand your triggers, understand the things that have prevented you in the past, and find ways to figure that out and find ways to work them out. So it's like you have to engage in a fight with yourself. You have to challenge the negative talk. You have to challenge all this negative self-talk. You have to grow a new mindset and find new motivations to kind of be able to get over those barriers that you've set for yourself over the years. And I'm going through that process. It's amazing because I like to understand myself, but at the same time, it is really tiring. But there's one thing that I've come to understand, that I have to know myself. I have to know what are my triggers, what are the things that make me stick to the behaviors that are not in alignment with the goal that I have, and find ways to address it instead of just assuming that I'm going to change overnight. I have to be conscious that it will take a lot. It will take effort. It will take time. And the most important thing that I need to develop right now, above everything else, is just consistency. Let us be honest with ourselves. Everybody knows what they need to do to change, like in the areas of your goal. I know what I need to do to lose weight. I do exactly know. I've done so many diets over the year. It's not that I don't know what I need to do. What has been lacking is just consistency. So I know I have to work in that area of my consistency, and to stick in doing this something for the long haul. I have to change my mindset. I have to fix my habit, understand why I'm having the bad habits that have led me to where I am right now, and find ways to overcome those habits, especially changing those bad habits, replacing those bad habits with new habits that will serve my purposes, that will serve my goals, and that will help me achieve my dream. In order to change my bad habits, I've come to understand that I will need to I have to first work on my mindset and understand all the triggers that usually set those habits in motion, and find other ways to deal with those triggers. Like, one of my biggest things in the morning is just coffee, and I like black coffee, but for some reason sometimes I just feel like I need to get my creamer, I need to get my sugar, and I know I really don't need it, but in the morning I just feel, sometimes I just feel like I need coffee. Or when I drive, usually when we spend time with the kids outside, like today, my son had a soccer game, and of course it's going to be a long day. I have to grab some food for the kids out there, and usually when I pass in front of a Starbucks, my heart is racing and things, So just today I had to think about, how do I get past that? I'm not going to get in Starbucks and get a black coffee. No, I'm not going to do that. Usually when I go in there, I want the loaded coffee with all the cream and sugar, the frappuccino, and all the good stuff. So how am I going to deal with those triggers? I resisted because today I was able to resist that. Just tracking my progress, just having a weighing day and measuring myself on whether it's a weekly basis or a monthly basis, and just setting mini goals for myself. This is what has worked for me in the past, and I have to keep doing the things that are helping me in that same direction. So I just know that being very specific with my goals and just tracking my progress and watching my tracking all my actions, and just eating the frog every day, doing the hardest things first every day, and then also having a support group around me, a mastermind group around me to help me stay on top of my goal. It's been very helpful, and it's just amazing to understand. It's amazing to get to know yourself, even as you engage in a journey like this. So I hope you are winning the battle every day, the fight against the man or the woman in the mirror every day. And it's a decision, just every day. Do not lie to yourself. Just like I said to myself, if you don't lie to yourself today, do what you said you're going to do. And that has worked so far, and I know it's going to work for me. So this is a journey of discovery, of reinvention, and let's just enjoy the journey. Not just wait for the moment, enjoy the journey and enjoy the transformation. It's going to be a total transformation, mind, spirit, body, in every area. This journey, that's what I'm seeing at the end of this journey. So I hope you stay focused on your goals, and I hope you celebrate the small victories. Celebrate all the small wins. A win is a win. Like we said, a win is a win. Celebrate the small wins and readjust, adapt, readjust and change and adapt and change and adjust every day, and make the decision every day to do the things that you need to do, and eat the frog first. Get it out of the way first. And before you know it, we'll be at the end of another year with our goal accomplished this time around. So you stay blessed. Until next time. Bye.